I just rise to first, as a co-sponsor of this bill, I really want to thank Rep. Donovan for all of the work that she has done on this bill. I also want to thank everyone who has invested sweat equity in really working on this bill. I really appreciate it. As a black woman in America, and as a black woman in Providence, I am deeply troubled by this bill. I'm deeply troubled because we're going back decades in terms of pay equity. Women of color and black women are still not receiving the same wages as white women or white men. And so this bill is, as is written right now in the reworks and all the rest of it, it's just bad. It makes us look bad. It makes all of us collectively as a group of people look like we're not standing up for workers. And it pains me tremendously that something that I have worked on since last summer, I will have to vote no on this bill. It's not a good bill for workers. It's not a good bill for families. I have a student in the 11th grade who goes to work at 11 p.m. and he gets out at 6 in the morning and he comes to my classroom at 7:50. He's working hard because his family cannot afford money, cannot afford food, basic necessities. And I could not sleep tonight, how about that, if I voted for this bill. And I really appreciate Rep. Donovan's work and her advocacy, but this is bad for women, it's bad for families, and I'm afraid it's bad for Rhode Island. I will be voting against the bill that I co-sponsored. I want just to reiterate that this bill doesn't go far enough to protect women, children, and families, particularly women of color and black women and poor white women. I also want to just remind all of us, in case you didn't catch the news last night, that Massachusetts just passed a $15 living wage. We're not there yet. We can do this, Rhode Island.